For all the latest updates, subscribe to News9.
The outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic has taken a huge toll in the United States. US's top infectious disease expert, Dr Anthony Fauci, has been quite open about America's handling of the COVID-19 situation. However, US President Donald Trump's advisors downplayed the nation's top infectious disease expert's statement. White House is seeking to discredit Dr. Fauci for anonymously providing details to new outlets about his earlier statements on COVID-19. The White House has said it is worried about the number of times Dr. Anthony Fauci has said wrong things about the coronavirus pandemic. The White House provided US outlets a list of Dr. Fauci's past comments. It included comments like coronavirus was not a major threat for people in the US. Brett Girior, a Health and Human Services official, disagreed with Fauci's statements.
I respect Dr. Fauci a lot, but Dr. Fauci is not 100% right, and he also doesn't necessarily, and he admits that, have the whole national interest in mind. He looks at it from a very narrow public health point of view.
Brett Girior indirectly implied that Fauci doesn't consider the economy while talking about the pandemic. Girior spoke against the idea of shutting large swaths of the country down again. According to sources, the Trump administration is planning on increasing the public appearance of Girior. White House has targeted Fauci's earlier statements on coronavirus pandemic. Officials targeted Fauci's statement in March, where he said people should not be walking around with masks. Girior said mask wearing in public is essential, adding that it would virtually slow down the transmission of the virus. Several US administration officials have openly challenged Fauci's assessment that the US is not doing great in dealing with the pandemic.
As a country, when you compare us to other countries, I don't think you can say we are doing great. I mean, we are just not.
Over the last few weeks, Fauci has warned of rising infections in America. US President Donald Trump earlier said he had asked his officials to slow down testing. However, Dr. Anthony Fauci said there was no way the US would slow down testing to show fewer numbers. Dr. Fauci too seems to acknowledge his differences with Trump and White House officials. In an indirect jibe, he said he cannot sugarcoat all his statements.
I have a reputation, as you probably have figured out, of speaking the truth at all times and not sugarcoating things. And that may be one of the reasons why I haven't been on television very much lately.
The number of coronavirus cases in the US is skyrocketing. The WHO said the world saw the highest single-day spike in COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. Out of the 230,370 cases reported, 133,486 cases were from the US. This accounts for more than half of the world tally. Florida recorded a record 15,300 coronavirus cases, the greatest number of infections by any state in the US. Yet, the US administration has decided to reopen schools and bring back the country to normalcy.